Most men do not notice when a familiar wardrobe staple starts aging them. The change happens slowly. The cut looks tighter, the fabric shinier, and the proportions heavier than they once did. Replace these 8 pieces well, and your wardrobe will look current again. The first swap may surprise you. Item number 1. Tailored shorts. Cargo shorts earned their place because they are useful. The problem begins when that practical design becomes the default for every warm weekend. Large pockets add width across the thighs. A hem near the knee shortens the leg. When both details appear together, the lower half can look heavier than it is. Choose tailored shorts in cotton, linen, or a breathable blend. Look for a clean waistband, discreet side pockets, and a straight line through the leg. A small pleat is perfectly acceptable. It gives the thigh room without creating the bulky shape associated with old cargo pockets. Length matters. The hem should sit clearly above the knee, but there is no need to chase a very short fashion cut. 7 to 9 inches works for many men. The fabric should skim the thigh rather than grip it. If the pockets flare or the waistband folds, try another size or cut. The Banana Republic pleated linen cotton shorts are a useful example and are linked in the description. They look considered while the pull-on waist keeps them comfortable. That balance is what you want from modern summer clothing. Keep the colors simple: navy, stone, olive, tobacco, and cream work with nearly everything in a mature wardrobe. Wear them with a knit polo, an Oxford shirt, or a substantial plain t-shirt. Loafers, leather sandals, and clean low-profile sneakers all suit the cleaner line. A long polo can cover the waistband and leave only a narrow section of leg visible. Choose a shirt that ends around the middle of the fly, or tuck it when the fabric allows. If the shorts have a drawstring, keep it hidden. Cargo shorts still belong on a hike, fishing trip, or working day when the pockets serve a purpose. For social settings, tailored shorts make the same outfit look lighter. You have not sacrificed comfort. You have simply removed details that were doing nothing for your shape. Item number 2. Straight jeans. Skinny jeans solved one old problem and created another. They replaced loose, shapeless denim with a sharper outline, but the cut kept narrowing until many pairs began clinging from hip to ankle. On a man over 40, that extreme contrast can make the torso appear broader and the feet look unusually large. The warning signs are easy to spot. Horizontal lines form across the thighs. The fly pulls slightly open. Fabric gathers behind the knees. Several folds collect above the shoe. Stretch denim may feel comfortable at first, yet it often outlines the body more like sportswear than proper jeans. A straight jean gives the legroom without looking baggy. Choose a medium rise that sits securely around the waist rather than slipping beneath the stomach. The seat should follow your shape and the thigh should allow you to sit without strain. From the knee down, the fabric should fall in a clean line. You do not need the widest jeans in the shop. A relaxed straight cut is enough for fuller thighs, while a regular straight cut suits men with a leaner build. Dark indigo feels smart enough for dinner. Medium blue works well during the day. Washed black is useful when you prefer a sharper, quieter look. Check the hem while wearing the shoes you use most. With loafers or sneakers, one light break is plenty. Boots can take a slightly longer length, although the denim should never collapse into a stack around the ankle. Pair straight denim with a knit polo, Oxford shirt, suede jacket, or simple crewneck sweater. The fuller line below the waist balances those pieces and gives the whole outfit more ease. Keep distressing restrained. Heavy rips, painted marks, and strong whiskering can date jeans as quickly as an overly narrow cut. Rear pocket placement matters. Small pockets set far apart can make the seat look wider, while low pockets pull the eye downward. Choose simple pockets placed cleanly and centrally. Good denim should rely on its cut, color, and texture. Once the jeans stop fighting your proportions, the shirt above them deserves the same attention. Item number 3, better t-shirts. A graphic t-shirt can carry a memory, support a band, or show loyalty to a team. Keep those pieces when they mean something. The version worth replacing is the thin shirt covered by a giant logo, distressed slogan, metallic print, or joke that has long stopped being funny. Large graphics dominate an outfit before anyone notices the man wearing it. They also limit what can be added on top. A refined overshirt, cardigan, or casual jacket may fit well, yet the image beneath it creates a clash. Thin jersey causes another problem because it settles into every line across the chest and stomach. Choose a substantial solid tee instead. Heavier cotton hangs from the shoulders and creates a smoother line through the torso. A firm collar frames the neck and keeps its shape after washing. The shirt can still feel relaxed, but it should never look flimsy. The COS heavyweight t-shirt is a good example of this cleaner approach. Its generous cut works because the fabric has enough body to hold a shape. Do not automatically size up because the label says oversized. Check where the shoulder falls, how long the hem sits, and whether the sleeves overwhelm your arms. For a regular tee, the shoulder seam should sit close to your natural shoulder. The sleeve can finish around the middle of the upper arm. Leave enough room across the stomach for the cloth to fall instead of cling. The hem should cover the waistband without reaching far below the hips. Color gives a plain shirt character. Cream is softer than brilliant white. Navy works with stone, gray, denim, and olive. Charcoal is less severe than black. Tobacco, forest green, burgundy, and dusty blue bring depth without shouting. Wear a solid tee with straight jeans and an overshirt, or with tailored shorts and leather sandals. Under an unstructured jacket, choose a collar that sits flat and close to the neck. Avoid a deep V-neck, which can make even a carefully chosen outfit feel dated. A plain shirt asks more from its fabric and fit, which is precisely why it looks mature. There is no graphic available to distract from poor construction. When both elements are right, the result feels calm, confident, and easy to repeat. Item number 4. Textured shirts. Shiny stretch dress shirts once promised a close fit with complete freedom of movement. In practice, many of them pull across the chest, cling around the waist, and reflect every light in the room. Contrast buttons, bright stitching, and oversized collars make the effect even more dated. The fabric usually reveals the problem first. When a shirt shines under ordinary indoor lighting, it can look synthetic and inexpensive. Heavy stretch may feel forgiving, but it encourages men to wear a size that is too small. The material expands while the buttons and seams remain under visible strain. Choose Oxford cloth, poplin, chambray, linen, or a cotton linen blend. These fabrics have texture and enough body to fall cleanly. An Oxford shirt is especially useful because it sits comfortably between formal and casual clothing. It works with denim, chinos, wool trousers, and tailored shorts. The collar should frame your face when the top button is open. It should not spread flat across the shoulders or collapse beneath the jacket. Check the chest by moving your arms forward. If the buttons pull apart, the shirt needs more room. Around the waist, a gentle shape is enough. Cloth should never stretch across the stomach. Sleeve length also changes the impression. The cuff should meet the wrist bone, and a small amount can show beneath a jacket sleeve. For relaxed outfits, roll the sleeves in 2 neat folds rather than pushing them into a thick bundle above the elbow. White remains useful, although pale blue is often easier against mature skin. Soft stripes, washed chambray, cream, and light olive add variety without becoming difficult to combine. Keep decorative details quiet. Matching buttons and simple stitching allow the cloth to do the work. Wear blue Oxford with dark jeans, a white poplin shirt with olive trousers, or linen with tailored shorts. Leave 1 or 2 buttons open depending on the collar and setting. A shirt that fits properly looks relaxed even when tucked in. With the top half cleaned up, the next weak point is often hiding at the waist, where an outdated trouser rise can distort the entire silhouette. Item number 5. Smarter trousers. Low-rise, skinny chinos create a difficult combination. The waistband sits beneath the stomach, the thighs feel restricted, and the legs narrow sharply toward the ankle. Even when the size is correct on paper, the trousers can make the torso look longer and the legs look shorter. Light stretch fabric exposes every strain. Pocket bags show through pale colors. Keys and phones form obvious shapes. Creases spread across the lap, while the side pockets flare open. A tucked shirt rarely stays neat because the waistband sits too low to hold it securely. A mid-rise, straight trouser corrects those problems without looking old-fashioned. The waistband rests visibly closer to the natural waist, giving the leg a longer visual line. Extra room through the seat and thigh allows the fabric to hang instead of pull. Below the knee, a straight or gentle taper keeps the shape controlled. Pleats deserve another look. One shallow pleat adds room where a man moves most, especially when sitting. It should fall flat when standing. Deep folds combined with a very wide leg can feel theatrical, but a restrained pleat is practical and flattering. The ACME Cultum wool linen trousers, linked in the description, show how this can work in a lighter fabric. Wool gives the cloth drape, while linen keeps the appearance relaxed. They suit a knit polo, an Oxford shirt, or a plain t-shirt under a casual jacket. For chinos, choose cotton twill with little or no visible sheen. Stone, olive, navy, tobacco, and charcoal are dependable. Cream can look excellent in warm weather when the cloth is substantial enough to hide pocket linings. Try trousers with the shoes you plan to wear. A clean hem can touch the shoe with a small break, or finish slightly higher for loafers in summer. Avoid a narrow ankle opening that catches on the calf and ruins the line. A belt should support the trousers, not cinch them. If the waistband collapses, the rise or size is wrong. Buy for the body you have, then use a tailor for the hem and waist if necessary. Well-cut trousers create shape through proportion, so they never need extreme tightness to make you appear trim. Item number 6. Structured layers. A hoodie remains useful after 40. It belongs at the gym, on a walk, during a relaxed morning, or beneath a proper coat when warmth matters. The dated habit is wearing a thin zip-up hoodie as the automatic outer layer for every casual occasion. Light jersey rarely holds a flattering shape. It collapses around the stomach, bunches at the zip, and leaves the shoulders looking narrow. Drawstrings, a metal zip, pouch pockets, and a visible t-shirt create several lines in a small area. The outfit can feel unfinished even when every piece is clean. A structured knit layer offers the same ease with a better outline. Consider a cardigan, knit overshirt, sweater jacket, or knitted shirt. Buttons soften the center line while a collar or firm neckline gives the face a clearer frame. Heavier cotton or wool also hangs more smoothly than thin sweatshirt fabric. The Todd Snyder knit military shirt is a useful reference. It has the comfort of knitwear, but the collar and pockets give it the presence of a light jacket. Wear it over a plain tee or button it over an Oxford shirt when the weather cools. Fit should remain easy. You need room for one layer underneath, although the shoulders should not droop far down the arms. The hem should finish near the upper hip. Very long cardigans can shorten the legs, while very tight ones reveal every button pull. Navy, charcoal, brown, olive, and oatmeal are dependable choices. Texture matters more than decoration. A waffle knit, ribbed cotton, or softly brushed wool can provide interest without logos, contrast trims, or bright hardware. Pair a navy cardigan with a white tee and straight jeans. Wear an olive knit shirt with stone trousers. A brown sweater jacket looks excellent over pale blue and cream. Keep the footwear equally composed with suede sneakers, loafers, or simple boots. When you need athletic comfort, wear the hoodie without apology. When the setting calls for a little more care, a structured knit gives you warmth, softness, and shape. That same principle becomes even more important with outerwear, where excess padding can alter the whole body. Item number 7, matte outerwear. A glossy puffer vest became a standard shortcut for casual dressing. It was light, warm, and easy to throw over a shirt. The trouble is that many versions add a swollen layer around the torso while leaving the arms exposed, creating a top-heavy shape that flatters very few men. Shiny nylon makes the volume more noticeable. Wide quilted channels catch the light, a tall collar crowds the neck, and a large chest logo draws attention to the broadest area. Worn over a thin sweater or tight shirt, the contrast between the padded body and narrow sleeves becomes even stronger. Keep a puffer vest for weather that genuinely requires insulation. On mild days, choose a matte overshirt, field jacket, chore jacket, or shirt jacket. These pieces spread visual weight across the shoulders and arms so the body looks balanced. They also provide pockets without turning each pocket into a padded compartment. Cotton twill works through much of the year. Linen blends are excellent in warm climates. Brushed wool suits cooler months, while matte technical cloth can handle rain without producing the plastic shine of an old vest. The fit should allow a tee, Oxford shirt, or light knit underneath. Check that the shoulder seam sits correctly and that the chest closes without strain. The hem should finish around the hip. An outer layer that hangs too low can shorten the legs, especially when worn with longer shirts. Choose simple colors such as olive, navy, tobacco, dark brown, or stone. Avoid jackets crowded with straps, sleeve pockets, contrast zips, patches, and oversized hardware. Utility looks best when most of it is genuinely useful. Try an olive overshirt with a gray tee and dark jeans. A tan field jacket works with cream trousers and a blue shirt. Navy pairs easily with stone chinos and white sneakers. Leave the jacket open when you want a relaxed vertical line or fasten it when the weather changes. Flat pockets are preferable since bulging cargo pockets simply recreate the width you were trying to remove. Once the unnecessary padding disappears, the outfit looks calmer and the shoulders read more naturally. The final change takes that lesson into tailoring, where a jacket can fail for the opposite reason: too little room. Item number 8, softer tailoring. The tight, short blazer is one of the clearest signs of an older style cycle. Its narrow lapels, high button position, strong shoulder padding, and sharply pinched waist were once sold as a modern alternative to loose business suits. Today, that combination often makes the jacket look borrowed from a smaller man. Look at the fastening button. If the cloth forms a deep X around it, the waist is under strain. The lapels may lift away from the chest, the collar may separate from the neck, and the vents may pull open behind you. Leaving the jacket unbuttoned hides some tension, but it does not correct the fit. Choose a relaxed, unstructured jacket instead. Natural shoulders and softer internal construction allow the cloth to follow the body. Moderate lapels balance the chest and face. A slightly longer body covers most of the seat and restores proportion between the torso and legs. The Todd Snyder Italian knit sport coat captures this idea well. Its knitted construction feels closer to a cardigan, while the lapels and pockets retain the shape of tailoring. It can sit over an Oxford shirt, knit polo, or substantial tee without feeling stiff. Relaxed does not mean oversized. The shoulder still needs to end near your own shoulder. The collar should rest against the neck, and the sleeves should fall cleanly without twisting. You should be able to fasten the jacket, breathe normally, and move your arms forward. Choose navy for maximum flexibility. Brown, olive, charcoal, and textured gray also work well. Linen and cotton are useful in warm weather. Soft wool, hopsack, and knit fabrics suit cooler months while remaining less formal than a traditional suit jacket. Patch pockets keep the mood casual and work naturally with texture. Wear the jacket with dark straight jeans and a white tee, or with wool linen trousers and a pale blue shirt. Loafers, suede derbies, and clean leather sneakers can all work, depending on the setting. A well-cut jacket does not force your body into a fashionable outline. It gives the shoulders definition, lets the waist fall naturally, and brings separate pieces together. Once this final item is corrected, even familiar clothes begin to look different, although one last wardrobe habit may still be undoing the improvement. All featured items are linked in the description. Like this video and subscribe for more practical style advice for men over 40. Then watch the video on your screen now, because replacing dated clothes is only half the job. One styling mistake can make every new piece look old again.